What is a unspoken, universal rule all males know? When you reach a certain age you must groan when either sitting or standing up even if there is absolutely no pain whatsoever. The nod. When there's a choice between urinals, use the one that minimizes the chances of neighboring another occupied urinal. When you stand up to leave, make sure to do the pocket check. Phone, keys, wallet. The WIDE step. Y'all know. When leaving you must smack your pockets to make sure everything is there. Never let a fire sit unbothered. Always be rearranging logs, adding more wood, or blowing air into it. A fire is never good enough and can always be improved. Every time you grab the tongs, click them twice to make sure they work. If anything is floating in the toilet when you pee, it instantly becomes a target. If a hood on a car is open, you must stand in a circle around it. Similar to grills at an event. We must feel the pain of our fellow men who we see being hit in the balls. If a friend buys you a drink, you don't pay it back, you just buy the next round. You must stand by your bro while he's grilling, and make comments about the level of awesome it's going to be. Anytime you use a stud finder, you must first use it on yourself and say, "Found one." Anytime you're strapped down a load you must slap it and say, "That ain't going nowhere. Trust me, just do it." You cannot call shotgun in a friend's car if he has his girlfriend, wife in the group. You must let out a sigh of satisfaction when sitting down on a lawn chair. When watching TV, hanging by the fire, etc. with the guys, if you get up to get a beer, always consult the room if anyone else requires a beverage before leaving. One shall slap the bag of soil in the garden center when passing by. You can shake and you can dance, but the last drops always end up in your pants. If you with your homie and his crush rolls up, you aren't the funny one. Protect your junk at all costs. There's a reason why cowboys wear jeans in the desert. Always leave one urinal between you and the other guy. It's brotiquette. A stud detector will not work if you don't first point it at yourself to find the biggest stud around. Borrow a car, bring it back with more gas than you started with. Never turn your homie into a clown, just to make a girl laugh. That just sucks. Only the driver can modify anything on the dashboard from the car. Nod down to guys you don't know, nod up to friends. Always bring the groceries into the house in one trip. There are no exceptions. Don't spit or piss into the wind. Don't point out the flaws on someone else's car. Yes, I'm totally goddamn aware my 52-year-old project car needs a paint job. If a woman you don't know approaches you and acts like an old friend, play along. When at a bar or restaurant and a buddy shows up, you must say some form of, "I guess they'll let anyone in here." Roast your bro when he's happy, comfort him when he looks depressed. When a friend asks for help, you help them. If your mate goes missing in Amsterdam, you say nothing about it unless he is gone for more than 2 hours. Don't date a bro's ex-GF. Any object carried by another male is immediately assessed for its weapon capacity. Whenever your wife, husband tries to buy something you could make but never will, always tell her, him to not buy it because you can make that same thing at home way cheaper. Some tools require testing before use. Examples include click, tongs, squeeze the trigger of a power drill a couple times, spin the socket of a ratchet wrench to make sure it's going the right way. You have to rip off icicles from roofs and throw big rocks in lakes when given the opportunity. Don't look at another man's dick when you're pissing. If you accidentally see it then it's whatever, but if you get caught looking at it intentionally then you wrong bro. This has nothing to do with homophobia either, it's about privacy and respecting boundaries. Even gay men aren't trying to just show their dick to everyone in the bathroom. Don't speak to me if I'm using the restroom. Not taking the last beer when you didn't pay for it. When she tells you she's not hungry for whatever you're ordering, order more cause she'll defiantly be eating your stuff. When driving a manual, always ferociously wiggle the gear lever to make sure it's in neutral before starting the engine. Twice. Unless you feel genuinely threatened, never purposefully hit a man in the balls. If a man is with his young kids, you do not get to fuck with that man. You just wait until next time or whatever you have to, but no, not today cause dude is with his little ones. Thanks for the silver. Always clean the sides of the toilet bowl with your ruined stream. If it sparkles when you're done, you win. Edit. Was going to fix ruin to urine, but I kind like calling it my ruined stream. If you find an abandoned child, keep it at a safe distance until another party arrives. Do not attempt to transport said child to the police, hospital, and do not attempt to physically comfort the child. Once a second party, preferably female, is present, you may proceed to unlock your inner dad.